So first we're going to talk about angle bisectors, and then we're going to talk about medians, and then we're going to do the problems that kind of look like, that use these two things. If they tell you that AD is an angle bisector, that means that this angle here and this angle here are the same because it cuts this big angle in half. So then angle BAD is going to be congruent to angle DAC. Angle bisector is a line that cuts an angle in half, okay? So, sometimes they're going to give you one of the little pieces, and sometimes they're going to give you the whole piece, and you've got to decide what to do. And we're going to do a couple problems like that so you can see what to do, okay? Anybody have any questions? Whenever you see the word bisector, the two angles are the same, that it cuts these angles in half, okay? Okay, so a median, an angle bisector cuts an angle in half. A median cuts a side in half. So these two pieces would be equal. So then BD would be congruent to DC, because a median cuts the side. These angles aren't necessarily equal, but the side opposite, they are equal. It cuts it in half, okay? So when it tells you measurement of angle 1 is 30, I go over here to angle 1 and I put 30 degrees, okay? By the way, if SP is an angle bisector, all of these first ones are angle bisectors. What do I know about angle 2? It's 30 because they're equal to each other. It cuts it in half, right? And what's the question? Find the measurement of angle UST. What I'm going to do to make sure I understand this is I'm going to go from U to S to T with my pencil, and I see that that incorporates both of those angles. So what is the measurement of UST? 60 degrees. That is correct. So I'm going to put what they gave me, 3x minus 1, under angle 1. Well, where is angle XVW? It's the whole thing. I'm going to put that right here, 4x plus 10. Okay? What does angle 2 measure? Very good. So we're going to make angle 2 the same as angle 1, always, okay? And so I know that 3x minus 1 plus 3x minus 1 equals 4x plus 10. Because the two little pieces added together equal the big piece. Does that make sense to you? So now we combine the left side and we get 6x minus 2 equals 4x plus 10. We move the 4x over, we get 2x. When we add 2 to the other side, we get 12. So x equals 6. In this problem, they told us to find x. So once I found x, I'm finished. But let's say they asked you to find the measurement of angle 1. What do I do with that 6? Plug it in here. So what's 3 times 6 is 18, minus 1 is 17 degrees. Does everybody see that? Mm-hmm. If they had asked me for the measurement of angle 2, same thing. And what do you think if they asked me for the measurement of angle XVW? What do you think it's going to be? So if they did ask me for x equals, so that's 6, so that's the answer. But they could ask me for any one of these 3. And if they do that, then I have to answer. I have to plug that x into those numbers, okay? SR equals negative 11 plus 2x. NR equals x minus 3 divided by 2. And they want us to find x. So they want us to find x equals, okay? So I'm going to put the information in the picture. When you come and ask a question, if you don't have the information in the picture, I'm going to send you back to your desk. So I'm going to look for SR, which is right here. And I'm going to put negative 11 plus 2x. And then I'm going to find NR, and I'm going to put x minus 3 divided by 2. Well, if NR is x minus 3 divided by 2. What is NS? NS is going to be x minus 3 divided by 2.
So it would be x minus 3 over 2 plus that again equals negative 11 plus 2x?
Yes. Now, you can do plus or you can do times 2. Because x minus 3 over 2 plus x minus 3 over 2 is the same as x minus 3 over 2 times 2. I like to multiply by 2 because it's going to be easier. All right? So, I've got x minus 3 over 2 times 2 equals 2x minus 11. I switched those up because they have the minus 11 plus 2x. Now look what happens to these 2's. They bite the dust. You see it on the left? So we get x minus 3 equals 2x minus 11. When I subtract this x over here, I get a plain x. And when I add this 11 over here, I get 8. So x equals 8. When I put 8 in for x minus 3 over 2, I get 5 over 2. So this piece here is 5 halves. And when I put it over here, it's also 5 halves. When I add 5 halves and 5 halves, I get 5, right? The whole thing would be 5. You can put it in your calculator. So let's see if it equals 5. What is negative 11 plus 2 times 8? That's negative 11 plus 16, which equals 5. So it checked out.